What if I told you that true strength wasn't built in fancy gyms, but on battlefields, hills, and dirt? The Spartans didn't train for looks. They trained to survive. Every move they made was raw, powerful, and built for war. Today, we're bringing that ancient power back with 5 brutal, science-backed exercises that will test your limits and transform your body. Welcome to No Flex Zone, where we don't chase comfort, we chase greatness. If you're ready to train like a warrior, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment below with which Spartan move you're ready to master. Number 1, sprint like a warrior. The Spartans never ran for fun. They sprinted for their lives. Every dash through rocky hills or dense forests was a battle, not a workout. They weren't training for medals. They were training to outrun death. In the Spartan-inspired, the brutal military training school, boys as young as 7 learned to sprint short distances under pressure. They dodged trees, climbed rough terrain, and launched ambush attacks in seconds. That's where they built speed, power, and explosive endurance. You're going to bring that same fire into your training with hill sprints. Find a hill or set your treadmill to an incline. Warm up, and when you're ready, explode. Sprint with everything you've got for 15 to 20 seconds. Then walk or rest for 1 minute. Repeat 6 to 10 times. Here's the key: don't jog, don't coast. Push like your life depends on it. Every sprint should feel like a charge into battle. Science confirms what the Spartans already knew. Sprint training activates the body's most powerful energy systems. A study from the Medicine and Science Journal found that sprint intervals improve how your body creates energy, increase the number of mitochondria inside your muscles, and train your nervous system to fire your fastest muscle fibers more efficiently. In plain words, sprinting makes you faster, stronger, and tougher. So get outside, find that hill, and go to war with yourself. Run like a Spartan. Run to survive. Number 2, sandbag ground to shoulder. Now that you've trained your speed, it's time to train your chaos. Spartans didn't lift dumbbells. They lifted whatever they could find: logs, rocks, wounded soldiers. Their strength wasn't built in a clean, perfect gym. It was forged in dirt, sweat, and chaos. Modern training calls this functional strength, but to the Spartans, it was simply survival. They carried heavy, unstable loads across uneven ground. They learned to move power under pressure, to lift awkward things when their bodies were already exhausted. You're going to recreate that intensity with one of the best raw power moves ever: the sandbag ground to shoulder. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart. Squat down, grab the sandbag, and drive it up to one shoulder. Don't let it control you. Fight it. Then lower it down, switch sides, and repeat. Do 3 to 4 sets of 6 to 8 reps. Each rep should feel heavy, unbalanced, and alive. The sand shifts, the weight moves. That's what makes it real. A study from the Journal of Strength Research found that lifting unstable loads like sandbags activates your core, glutes, and shoulder stabilizers far more than traditional weights. Because you're constantly adjusting, your nervous system learns to react faster, your balance improves, and your entire body becomes more coordinated. When you do this, don't chase perfect form. Chase control under chaos. You're teaching your body to stay strong when everything feels off balance. You're building Spartan strength, the kind that doesn't fail under pressure. Number 3, burpee pull-up. Here's where you prove your explosiveness. The battlefield wasn't neat, and the Spartans didn't have time to get comfortable. They fell, rolled, crawled, and sprang back up ready to fight. They had to control the ground, recover fast, and strike even faster. To train that same skill today, you're going to do the burpee pull-up, one of the most complete, brutal bodyweight moves in existence. Drop to the floor, chest to ground, then explode upward into a jump and pull yourself up. Lower down with control, reset, and go again. Do 3 to 4 sets of 6 to 10 reps. Don't rush through it. Focus on power in every movement. Hit the floor, rise, and pull like your life depends on it. This exercise mimics the Spartan fight response: fall, recover, attack. It's a perfect combination of strength, speed, and coordination, and science backs it up. A study from the European Physiology Journal found that exercises combining horizontal and vertical force, like the burpee pull-up, improve full-body coordination, jump height, and reaction time. Your muscles learn to work together efficiently, which boosts your explosive output in everything you do. You're not just training your muscles here, you're training your instincts. You're teaching your body to go from the ground to power in seconds, just like a warrior rising from the dirt mid-fight. So when you train, don't just move, attack every rep. Drop hard, explode fast, and pull strong. This isn't about fitness, this is about control. Number 4, Cossack squat. Now let's fix something most people forget. Movement. Real warriors don't move in straight lines. The Spartans ducked, twisted, and shifted direction in the blink of an eye. That's what kept them alive in battle. Most modern lifters only train forward and backward. Squats, presses, deadlifts. But the human body was designed to move in all directions. True strength means being able to move with power, no matter which way you turn. To build that kind of strength, you'll do the Cossack squat. Stand with your feet wide apart, shift your weight to one side, drop deep into a squat, and keep the other leg straight. Keep your heel down, your chest up, and push through your foot to come back to center. Then switch sides. This movement opens up your hips, strengthens your knees, and builds balance. At first, it might feel strange or tight. That's your body learning real mobility. Start with just your body weight, then add weight once your form is solid. According to frontiers in physiology, multi-directional leg training like the Cossack squat reduces injury risk, improves joint integrity, and activates stabilizer muscles that traditional lifts miss. You're teaching your body to handle unpredictable motion, the kind that happens in real life, not just the gym. If your strength can't move, it's not strength. It's decoration. So train your legs to move like a Spartan, powerful, flexible, and battle-ready. Every step, every shift, every drop should feel controlled and deliberate. Number 5, rope climb. And finally, we reach the last test, grip. The Spartans were famous for their grip strength. They climbed walls, hauled gear, and carried their injured brothers through the battlefield, all while holding their shields and swords. If your grip failed, you fell, and falling meant death. To build that same kind of unbreakable strength, you'll train with rope climbs. Rope climbing is one of the most complete upper body exercises ever created. It works your arms, back, shoulders, core, and most importantly, your grip. Grab the rope and start climbing with slow, controlled movements. No swinging, no jumping, no shortcuts. Pull hard, lock your legs, and climb higher with every rep. If you can't make it all the way up yet, that's fine. Fight for every inch. The struggle is where the strength is built. Research from the Sports Physiology Journal shows that rope climbing increases grip endurance, pulling power, and coordination under fatigue. It also trains your muscles to keep producing force even when they're tired. That's real-world strength, the kind you can rely on when everything's falling apart. Start with 3 to 4 sets. Focus on tension and control. When you climb, don't think of it as exercise. Think of it as survival. You're fighting gravity and you're winning. The Spartans believed that a weak grip was a weak soul. Don't let go. Hold tight. Climb higher. Now that you know the 5 Spartan exercises, sprinting, chaos lifting, explosive control, lateral strength, and grip dominance, you've gained more than a workout. You've gained a mindset. Every Spartan lived by one rule: endure. When it hurts, push harder. When you fall, rise faster. Strength isn't just in the body, it's in the will. These aren't ordinary workouts. They're tests of discipline and grit. So train like a Spartan. Don't just move, fight. Don't just lift, conquer. Don't just finish, dominate. When you train like this, you're not just building a body, you're building armor for your mind. Your confidence grows, your endurance rises, and your focus sharpens in and out of the gym. That's the Spartan way. Body and mind as one. These 5 movements will test you, transform you, and show you what real strength feels like. When it burns and you want to quit, that's when a Spartan is made. So go. Sprint that hill, Lift that sandbag and move like a warrior. Train with purpose. Be unstoppable. If this inspired you, hit like, subscribe, and tell me which Spartan exercise you'll try first. Stay strong, stay disciplined, and I'll see you in the next one.